Welcome to Denmark, a land of fairy tales, rolling green fields, and culinary treasures that will delight everyone. From Copenhagen's modern food scene to Skagen's traditional coastal flavors, Denmark offers an amazing blend of culture, history, and incredible scenery. Today, we'll guide you through 10 must-visit Danish cities and spotlight the dishes you simply have to try when you visit. Along the way, we'll highlight the landmarks and intriguing sights that you don't want to miss when you are there. This video will help you figure out what to eat when you visit this wonderful country. Let's dive in. We start our journey in Odense, birthplace of Hans Christian Andersen, Denmark's most famous fairy tale writer. Odense is known for stegt flæsk med persillesauce, crispy slices of pork belly served with creamy parsley sauce and boiled potatoes. Often considered Denmark's national dish, it dates back to the 19th century when pork was a staple in rural homes. Your tour of Odense must include a visit to the Hans Christian Andersen Museum, the childhood home of the legendary writer. It's a magical stop for all literature lovers. Then, head to the 12th century St. Knut's Cathedral, a Gothic masterpiece that is the resting place of Denmark's patron saint. It's a peaceful place with graceful red brick architecture and hauntingly beautiful interiors. Enjoy an afternoon at the Funen Village, a living museum that transports you back to the 1800s. Actors in period costume reenact daily village life, complete with traditional thatched homes and cobblestone streets. Odense blends literary legacy, historical elegance, and cultural immersion into one unforgettable destination. We head west to Esberg on the Wadden Sea, Denmark's principal fishing port. Here we will try the fiske frikadeller, pan-fried fish cakes made with whitefish, herbs, and breadcrumbs. They are a popular seaside snack, often served with remoulade and rye bread. They're light, zesty, and so satisfying. Esberg is well known for the Men at Sea Monument, a set of 30-foot-tall sculptures overlooking the water. It's a powerful landmark, and a tribute to sailors and the maritime heritage of Denmark. Head to the nearby UNESCO-listed Wadden Sea Center, famous for its tidal flats and unique ecosystem. You can join guided tours to witness migrating birds and seals. It's truly an unforgettable experience. The Fisheries and Maritime Museum is also worth a visit. There's an outdoor sealarium, along with touch pools and aquariums that are sure to delight visitors of all ages. In town, visit the Esberg Art Museum, where interactive exhibits explore how we experience art, not just what we see. And climb the Esberg Water Tower for exceptional views of the surrounding area. From towering seaside sculptures to hands-on museums, Esberg warmly invites visitors to explore Denmark's deep connection to the sea. No trip to Denmark is complete without a visit to Billund, home of Lego. Before you go to Legoland, have some rodgrod med flode or red berry pudding with cream. It's a traditional Danish summer dessert enjoyed in Billund, made with strawberries, raspberries, and red currants thickened into a pudding, served chilled with cream, and famously hard to pronounce. In Billund, head to the original Legoland park filled with rides, themed lands, and intricate Lego models. Lego House is an interactive museum and experience center where visitors can build, play, and explore the story of Lego through engaging exhibitions and activities. For a contrast, head to Sculptor Park Billund, a peaceful outdoor sculpture park linking the town and Legoland, showcasing modern art in a natural setting. And don't miss the whimsical Teddy Bear Art Museum, located in the former home of Lego's founder. Whether you're into culture, nostalgia, or nature, Billund's got something to make you smile. Maybe you can even find some Lego-themed treats to enjoy. We continue north to Skagen, at the very tip of Denmark, known for its mesmerizing landscapes that have long inspired artists. Skagen's special food is kropsuppe, a hearty soup made with barley, root vegetables, and often locally harvested seaweed for added flavor and nutrition. It's traditionally eaten in fishing villages to fuel long days at sea. In Skagen, be sure to head to Grenland where the Baltic Sea and the North Sea collide, ride the Sanddormen tractor for a fun trip to the point, and climb to the top of the Skagen Lighthouse for incredible sea views. In town, the Skagen's Museum is home to Denmark's famous Skagen painters, which features works inspired by the unique northern light and the fisherman life. You can also visit the Anker's Hus, a charming artist's residence filled with original furniture and art. For something different, check out the Buried Church. Its lone tower rises from sand dunes that swallowed the rest of the church over centuries. It's eerie and beautiful. With its windswept shores, enchanting landmarks, and deep artistic roots, Skagen is a striking place that speaks to the soul. We head inland now to Aalborg, a delightful city on the Limfjord Strait with a strong Viking history. You don't want to miss Aalborg's rugbrød, a dense, dark, and filling rye bread. It's been a staple in Danish households for centuries and prized for its high fiber content. In Aalborg, go to Lindholm Høj. It's a fascinating Viking burial site, with stones placed in a ship formation. The display explains about Viking life and death rituals. The Aalborg's castle is a 16th-century half-timbered fortress in the city center originally built as a royal residence. Take a walking tour to explore its peaceful courtyards, underground storage rooms, and dungeon. Take a stroll through the Aalborg waterfront, a revitalized area with trendy cafes and views of Limfjord. It blends modern architecture with maritime vibes. With its historic landmarks, scenic views, and cultural venues, Aalborg stands out as a dynamic and engaging destination. We journey south to Randers, a city where art is a part of everyday life. Randers is known for kartoffelkage. This potato cake is actually a dessert made from sponge cake and marzipan shaped to resemble a potato. Pick one up at a local conditori. Start your visit of Randers in the city center with its streets lined with colorful old buildings. You'll see lively local markets, shops, and plenty of cafes. Be sure to visit Randers Tropical Zoo, Europe's largest indoor rainforest. It has more plant species than animals, and most of the animals live freely in the domes. It's the city's most visited attraction. Art is everywhere in Randers. There are 4 culture walks to follow. Start from the Culture House and enjoy the many captivating sculptures and works of art along the way. Visit Nature Park Randers Fjord, a protected area with rich biodiversity. The park also offers cultural heritage experiences, such as old ferry crossings and traditional fishing practices. And for a complete contrast, go to the nearby Memphis Mansion, a quirky Elvis Presley museum. It's a replica of Graceland built by a Danish superfan filled with Elvis memorabilia and rock and roll history. Randers surprises visitors with its mix of history, culture, and an unexpected tropical twist. Now to Vejle, renowned for both cutting-edge architecture and scenic natural landscapes. In Vejle, you must try rod polsi. These bright red boiled pork sausages are commonly enjoyed as a quick snack from street food vendors, and are considered a national dish by many Danes. The red color was historically used to indicate sausages that were nearing expiration. Wander around Vejle and admire their outstanding architecture. The Bolgen is a residential building complex with a distinctive wave-like design. The Fjordenhus is another innovative building by the harbor that is partially submerged in water. It houses art installations and office spaces, and public guided tours are available. On a more historic level, visit the Vejle Windmill, a prominent 19th century landmark found atop Sondermarken Hill. Be sure to explore the mill's interior. Even older, the Jelling monuments are a must-see. This UNESCO site features Viking runestones and burial mounds and were erected in the 10th century. They are considered the birth certificate of Denmark. With avant-garde architecture, scenic beauty, and rich Viking-era history, Vejle is not to be missed. We continue to Aarhus, Denmark's second-largest city, known for its youthful energy and dynamic arts scene. Here, the dish to try is frikadeller. These pan-fried meatballs are typically served with potatoes, gravy, and red cabbage. Frikadeller are considered a national treasure, served at everything from school lunches to traditional family dinners and Danish celebrations. Your first stop in Aarhus should be Den Gamle By, or the Old Town. It's an open-air museum replicating life in Denmark from the 16th to 20th centuries. Shops, bakeries, and workshops offer immersive experiences that truly transport you back in time. Next, head to the Aarhus Cathedral, Denmark's tallest and longest church built in the 12th century. Admire its impressive frescoes and grand organ. The Aarhus Art Museum is famous for its rainbow-colored panoramic walkway on the roof. It offers stunning views and interactive installations. The boy sculpture is a major highlight you won't want to miss. The Mosgaard Museum is worth a visit, offering diverse, innovative displays that include the Grauball Man, a bog body dating from the 3rd century BC. And don't miss the Latin Quarter with its cobblestone walkways, street performers, trendy boutiques, and welcoming cafes. It's a perfect spot to soak in the lively atmosphere and local culture. Our next stop is Roskilde, home of the Roskilde Festival, the largest music and culture event in Northern Europe. Here you must try a Viking-inspired stew. This hearty meat and root vegetable stew is often featured at the Viking Ship Museum and themed eateries. This dish connects visitors to the ancient seafaring culture of Roskilde, using ingredients common in Viking times. In Roskilde, visit the cathedral, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and the burial place of Danish royalty. It's an architectural masterpiece, blending Gothic and Romanesque styles. Don't miss the Viking Ship Museum, where you can explore 5 authentic Viking ships excavated from Roskilde Fjord. Interactive boat-building workshops and sailing tours are available. A different type of museum is the Ragnarok, a museum for pop, rock, and youth culture. It celebrates modern music, covering Danish music history from the 1950s onward. You'll find interactive DJ booths and retro listening stations. The Roskilde Festival grounds are a pilgrimage site for music lovers. Each year, the festival attracts legendary lineups from all over the world. Outside the festival season, the grounds are transformed into a cultural venue with visitors welcomed. Roskilde offers a rich mix of heritage, music, and scenic coastal charm. We end our journey in Copenhagen, capital of Denmark and renowned for its culinary scene. In Copenhagen, you must have smørrebrød, a Danish lunchtime classic featuring rye bread, topped with anything from pickled herring to roast beef. Smørrebrød isn't just food. It's a culinary art form, with deep roots in Danish tradition and social culture. There's lots to see in Copenhagen. Go to Nyhavn, a colorful 17th century harbor with lively restaurants and bars. Look for the Little Mermaid statue, the iconic bronze statue inspired by Andersen's fairy tale. Then check out Tivoli Gardens, the second oldest amusement park in the world. It opened in 1843. Tivoli blends vintage charm with thrilling rides, and has beautiful gardens and nighttime illuminations. It's a magical place for all ages. Don't miss the Christiansborg Palace, a hub of Danish political and royal power. Admire the grand architecture and historical artifacts throughout. You can even explore royal kitchens and stables. Finally, head to Freetown Christiania, a unique, self-governing commune with its own rules. It's a controversial yet culturally fascinating place with colorful street art, markets, music venues, and creativity everywhere. Whether you're into fairy tales, castles, or counterculture, Copenhagen promises something unforgettable at every turn. What a country. From the Viking spirit of Roskilde to the modern vibes of Aarhus, Denmark is a food and travel paradise waiting to be explored. As you have discovered, Danish cuisine goes far beyond just the Danish. Whether you're drawn to history, art, nature, or simply want to eat like a local, Denmark has something to satisfy every craving. Each city offers its own unique flavors and experiences, and we hope this guide inspires your next delicious adventure. Be sure to try these regional specialties when you visit, and don't stop there. Follow the flavors, and let Denmark surprise you. Thanks for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this eating tour of Denmark. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow travelers who like to eat. Until next time, happy travels and velbekomme.